Okay, this will be a quick video on how to upgrade your Kia Soul EV, the infotainment system, to the new firmware which allows Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. First of all, you have to go to your car, right in the center here. Okay, adjust the brightness there for you. This is where your this is where your SD card slot is, and your SD card is that has all your information for your maps. You have to take that out. Here, I'll show you how to take it out quickly. Use your fingernail. That little cover pops out. You push it in, and it will pop out. The card will pop out, and that is the card there. And then you take this card in the house to your computer. Let's do that now. Okay, so now once you have your card, you take and you put it in your computer. Whether you need a card reader or your computer has an SD card slot, whichever it does. This is a little USB card reader that uses a USB to read SD cards and micro SD cards. Pick up one of these if you need it, if your computer doesn't have one. Once it's in, what you want to do is you're going to go to this website right here. I'll try to put it in the description below. kia.ca/software upgrade. Go to there. This is the page that will show up. Talks about the Kia connectivity upgrade and your eligibility, which cars. Anyways, you go and come down here to the important part right here. This is where you need your VIN number. I'll show you right here how to get your VIN number. It's either on the windshield, the bottom driver's side windshield, or it's on the driver's side door panel on a little metal plaque. So you put in your VIN number right there, whatever VIN number you read off there. You click the accept terms of agreement and verify. Now this is the tricky part. Took me a few times. I don't know if it's Kia's website or what. I kept getting error messages popping up here. I'll show you for an example. If I click on verify, I kept getting this error message. Okay folks, just a quick note about what the error was when downloading the software here. The best way to do this is if you go to the Facebook group Canadian Kia Soul EV Owners. That's the group that I run with a few people. Go to that Facebook group. Right down here is a thread about, here, I'll go up to the top. Look for the thread that starts off, it's a long thread, by Mike Lambert about a Kia Canada software upgrade. And scroll down to one of the users put in some very useful information. His name is Pierre Messier. He put in like different, for the 2015s or 2016s and for PCs and Macs, different URLs. This is so easy to do. All you do is you copy the link from the address here, copy link address. You can do the same thing in Windows too. Go up to the top search bar and paste that in, and you get a long address like this. The easiest way to do this is just scroll through the address. You're looking for a VIN right here, right after it says, let me zoom in here. All you have to do is, when you paste it in, is look for that VIN, that's your VIN. Start after the 3 and the %, copy it. Anything from D all the way over to the last 0, highlight it all, and then delete that, and then just paste in your VIN number, your personal VIN number, and then press enter. Then what will happen, watch when I press enter, you'll get a download link down here that downloads the DMG or the EXE file. It's that simple. Follow Pierre's advice and the link, and I'll send you straight to it, and that should solve many issues for many people. If you get by there, you'll get a little file that looks like this now, the DMG file, or in Windows it's an EXE file. Basically it has your VIN number and a little small package that you can run this. So for the purpose of this video, I will show you how to do it on a Mac. On Windows, there's instructions for Windows too. So when you click on this, it will extract it there, as you see, and that will pop up, and you double click on that and it'll start to update. I don't want to do it now because I've already put it over onto the card, but what it'll do, it'll start extracting it and building it from the website, start downloading. It's about 9 gigs of information, and it'll put it onto the card. takes a long time is what I figured out. It takes like over an hour to download it and then write it to the card. But once it does, then you can pop out the card and take it back to the car. And then from the car, I'll show you how you can do it from there. Okay, so then you come back to the car, you put the SD card back in the slot, put the cover back on it, put your foot on the brake, start the car like normal. It'll say that it notices something in there. It might even give you an error message. Let me turn on the radio when it comes on. It might say that the navigation isn't supported or something. It'll give you a quick little message. Just ignore that. It may do this, it may not. Then you get to the confirmation page with the disclaimer. So you want to go to setup, this button right here. So you want to press the setup button right there on the bottom right. This page will come up. You scroll down to the bottom with your finger to the system info page or tab. Now what you want to do is you want to click on the update button. And once you click on the update button, it'll start updating. Okay, now it's just going through the checking for the updated files and seeing what needs to be updated. And hopefully it's going to go faster than it did on the computer writing this program to the card itself, because that was painstakingly slow. This is also slow. Okay, it's moving now. Just don't know why it's taking so long. Okay, it's copying the files over. 1 of 5 files now. Okay, this file copy may take a while, so I'll let it run its course and we'll come back to when it's on the 5th file. Okay, we did all 5 files, and now it's updating the system. And it's just going through this process now. Okay, now it's rebooting. Let's see what happens after it reboots. There's the time. It's restoring the data. I noticed on that time at the top where it flashed for those few seconds, it was 1 hour off. It said 11:50 and it's actually 12:50. Okay, now it's updating the GPS. Now this is file 3, as you can see, 3 of 5, as it says there. So we didn't, when I walked away, I thought I missed all 5, but I guess. Okay, the GPS is just finishing up here. See what happens there if it reboots again, or if it goes on to the 4th file. Okay, it's on to the 4th one, which is the miccom, I guess, whatever. It looks like a small file because it's going pretty fast. That's all finished. Now it's doing the 5th file, which is the main micom. Okay, this main micom is almost finished. See what happens after this, if it's going to reboot or we're done. Update is complete. Your system will restart. So now the system's going through a restart. Okay, it looks like it's finished. Going back into the system. Let's see if the nav works. The clock is correct, saying 1 o'clock now. Waiting for the navigation screen to boot up. Yep, navigation works there. Let's go to setup. See if we can find connectivity. CarPlay. This pops up once you plug in your iPhone right here. Focus on that. In the dock into the USB, which is in the bottom there. And then it pops up a message here saying allow CarPlay. Yes, I'm going to say allow. Kia Motors, it shows up here. So I'm going to click Kia Motors. Allow CarPlay. Click OK on the screen here. Then the icon comes up right here, Apple CarPlay. Click on Apple CarPlay. Boom. Your screen is now Apple CarPlay enabled. Okay folks, after playing around with it for a little bit, you can see that you have to have your USB connected to the phone and connect it to the car to get CarPlay. I'm not going to go through how all CarPlay works. If you want to figure that out, go to Apple or search some of these YouTube videos for that. But this is how to install it, and as you can see, it's all in there. You can customize it. This is just for CarPlay. You can also do the update for Android Auto. I don't have an Android phone or a smart device, so this is just going to be for Apple CarPlay. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, leave it in the comment section below. Take care.